Well, hello, my lovelies. Guess what? It's Wednesday. I'll also be doing a Friday video today because guess what? It's Friday on top of that. But I want to get as much recording done out of the way because every time I try to do it, something kicks off or happens. It's been a wild ride. And also, there's, how do I say this? Censorship is at an all-time high right now, whether it be on this platform or any other platform I'm finding. So a lot of the videos that I had in the queue to go up, I have to go back and revise because, yeah, being highlighted and yeah, so it's a lot of work ahead. But I do want to get that message out that what these videos are about is what's actually going on in the world and how to recognize it, like aggressive marketing, all that good stuff. So I thought I'd just get on here today and do a quick one and say or talk about what it actually feels like from the beginning of the journey till now, when I started the natural, sustainable health way of doing it. No pharma, no nothing. Actually doing it myself, learning, adapting, everything like that. I have to say, when I first started, it was rough as hell. I mean, it was horrendous because it's the mind shifting that I found the hardest and the self-sabotaging. I do have a video about self-sabotaging, so please watch it. It does make a difference as soon as you start to recognize it and things you can do. Even now, I still self-sabotage, even though I'm fully aware of everything. But in the beginning, it was very, very hard. My body was constantly fighting me, saying, no, you don't want to do that. Don't go out of your box, stay in there. You're comfortable there. You're happy there, when I wasn't. And I wasn't comfortable. Then getting over that hump, this is where things really started to take off within myself. When I thought I felt good before, and that was one of my justifications to going back to the old ways. Well, actually, I did feel better doing it that way. You don't know how good you feel until you get over that hump. The energy, just the well-being, everything on top of it, and your ability to actually step back and handle situations better. It can be hard, and yes, I know last week was a downer one, but it was a reality, but that was something I had to work through. I didn't automatically, turn to food or do what I used to do before with the bad habits to put me back in that place. I actually worked through it in my mind. And that's the big thing. Definitely the mind shift. Working through that, understanding why you do the things you do. And you can head it off at the pass. But now, even being, well, I will be 60. It's right there. I can see it coming this year. It's going to happen. And I'm menopausal to boot. So all those things that I went through prior to that I thought are gone forever or were led to believe are gone forever are not. My energy has gone up exponentially. Just a lot of things like, don't want to get too personal here, but your boobs constantly hurt. They stopped hurting now. But I found when I went back for that week I had about a wobble there, all that old stuff came rushing back. And I thought, oh shit, guess what? I'm going to have to start again. Not the case. I just, yeah, okay, right now. Let's do it right now. And within a couple days, that was gone. Even even other things. Again, don't want to get too personal, but I might as well. This is what I'm on here for, so you know the real, raw truth of it all. Even your bloody sex drive, holy hell, that's back. So that's a good thing. My husband thinks so anyway. But things like that, things you thought you lost, your joints hurt. When I really started with the nutrition and incorporating movement, my joints do not hurt. This is someone who had knee braces, and I have not worn them in a very long time. and I'm not planning on wearing them again. I took ownership of the injuries. I've had multiple surgeries on my knee. They told me, you will never be able to do this. You'll never be able to do that. Well, I did one of these at them. I'll probably fuzz that out somewhere along the lines. And I said, no, I'm going to own them. They're not going to own me. And now, where I'm at, it's just unbelievable. It is unbelievable. I might stick in here a before, a during, because my journey isn't over yet. I'm far from it. I'm still in it. It's a long-term thing. But when I get to that ideal spot, there's no number involved here. But when I get to that where everything's comfortable, I'm comfortable within myself, I'm living my best life, I don't have to constantly be aware of what's going on in my brain. That will be not the final chapter, but a chapter that I can close off, and it'll be, this is my life and I want to help anybody else get there. It is one of the most amazing feelings in the world. I'm telling you, I thought I felt good before, even though I couldn't keep my eyes open. I was so fatigued, joints hurt, everything like that. That was not living. This is living. And you can do it too. And guess what? I'm putting together, well, it's still, everything is still in creation at the moment, is I'm creating an app. It's got to be tested, all this good stuff with people. And if anybody out there wants to test it, please DM me. I'll send it over to you. But it's based on the foods in your cupboard, taking the inventory in your cupboard, doing all that, creating recipes with the foods you like, not the foods that somebody else likes. Because I'll tell you right now, chia seeds and salmon, you can go get bent. I don't like them, period. And Greek yogurt, no, I don't like it. End of story. But all the recipes have this crap in it. That's not what I want. So this app is based on, here's what's in my food cupboard. You have to put the work into it, putting it all in there. You should be able to scan it in there and put the quantities, how much you have left, because it will generate a notification saying you're getting low on something, or show you your inventory. And it'll create recipes based on the foods in your cupboards. And it'll also tell you if it's like raw, ultra processed, things like that. So it's a multitude of a lot of things that you need to be sustainable and natural, all under one roof. And also there's mindfulness involved. So that's in there too. But I'll do a video on that later. Hopefully I'll be able to figure out how to screen record. It's still learning. And I'll do it that way to show you everything that's on there. It's just a whole plethora of good things happening from this, but a whole plethora I'm finding out there that are not resources for people like us. People who do want to do it real and natural and sustainable, don't want the quick fixes, because I'll tell you what I'm seeing out there with the latest jab, miracle weight loss drug, they all look like the freaking Walking Dead out there. I'm telling you. And 20 years from now, what's going to happen? Is it going to be even bigger than the Fen disaster? It's one of those we'll have to wait and see. But it's unfortunate because people are going to suffer. And that really saddens me. But enough of that. Okay. Gotta love you and leave you, because I can hear my name being called. So on that note, I hope everybody has an amazing day. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.